Alright, hi you guys, so I'm here to do my review of the HSI Professional Flat Iron, and here is the casing that it actually comes in. This one that I'm reviewing now is the 450 degree one with the digital display. I actually do have both, and I definitely like the digital display just 1,000 times more, not just because of the digital display and everything, but also because it gets hotter and I prefer having my flat iron at a hotter rate. So I really do enjoy that. So there's the packaging. It comes with a heat glove, which is really nice if you ever use it for like curling your hair and whatnot, and that can make some really awesome curls with the way that they're shaped. So I love that. It comes with like a carrying case for your hot iron. It's padded and everything, and I mean, I really enjoy that. I've never had one that comes with a case for itself. And this particular one also comes with an oil sample, which I haven't used, but that's always a nice touch to try their products. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, and this is something that's always very important to me. So when companies include information that you really should know, and one of those that it does include is a temperature chart of what temperature you should have your flat iron at for what kind of hair you have. And I think that's very important, definitely, to either people that are newbies, etc. I just always love having that because it just kind of shows how they care about their customers and how they really do want to give you all the information that you need for using the product. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the actual flat iron. So it's this right here. It has the display. It is on because I thought I'd let it heat up. Now it is ceramic plates, and that's a big deal to me. I personally notice a difference when I use ceramic plates. They typically last longer, and I think overall they just don't damage your hair as much. They're typically higher quality, and from what I've seen, most of them are more expensive, but they're higher quality and they don't damage your hair as much. And when I say that, I mean, for example, the other day, like if I'm in a rush, my hair might still be a little damp by the time I have to use it. And what does that mean when you normally use a flat iron? You're gonna have a lot of steam coming out and it's pretty much gonna fry your hair. Well, that really actually didn't happen with this, and it really did impress me. It seemed to be a lot more gentle on my hair, and I've noticed less split ends, even though I've been using it almost every day, and I am one of those people that notices a lot. But I don't know, I feel like the ceramic is just overall better for your hair. I feel like when you use the metal plates, it's gonna fry it a little bit more, because you can hear sometimes that sizzling and everything of the heat, and I just don't notice that with this. Another thing is the shape of it. You see this kind of rounded shape. I used to have one like this, and then I've just had so many straighteners since then that I now have like more flatter ones. I really love this rounded shape, and the reason why is if you ever use your straightener to curl your hair, and I have a nice straightener, I don't always do it, but this can make some really beautiful curls, and it's actually one of the ways I typically actually curl my hair most often, but it makes really nice curls. Now the outer edge doesn't always get that hot. I noticed when I had it at about 410, I want to say, it wasn't that hot on the outside, but now that I use it at 450, it does get pretty hot out here, so you might want to use the heat glove if you do plan on holding it down. Now going in more to the display, the reason I really like it, so you just turn it on and off, and then you have your up and down. Now it goes by 20-degree increments, which, you know, not my favorite necessarily, but whatever. But it does have a button to go straight up to 450, which is nice for me. So I just hit that button and go. It is hotter. I know their other one that's not digital display only goes up to 410, and one of the things on it is it's really easy to tell when it's ready because it does go from blue to green when it's ready to use. And it's kind of nice because when you're actually curling your hair, the temperature of the straightener goes down because the heat's going to your hair, and it will still let you know what temperature it's at all times. That's why I like to keep it at 450, because I typically get down below 430. That being said, also I like, because it has a digital display and digital everything, it has a auto off, so if you ever leave it on, it'll automatically turn off or go into sleep mode after a certain period of time. That's a big thing. Not all displays have that. My last display straightener actually didn't have that, and I'd come in the next day and still see it on, and, you know, worried that someday I'm gonna burn my house down. And you're not gonna find that with any ones that have like the little knob like this one. And honestly, you guys, really the only difference between these two, and this is the other HSI straightener, is the digital display and the heat. Those are going to be the two like differences. There is quite a difference in price. I feel like the $20 is worth it for the features that do come with this, specifically because I like the higher heat. If you could deal with turning it off and don't need that higher heat, you may want to go with this one. I think this one's like 50 and this one's 70, something like that. But yeah, I know it's really, that's not that expensive for a ceramic straightener, so I don't mind it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten my hair. Honestly, it's pretty straight already. I have fairly straight natural hair, but I'll also show how I curl it as well. So this is actually the thermal protector I used. Yes, it's HSI. I actually got this before I got any of their other products, and I fell in love with it. If I had to recommend one thing from them, it would be this stuff. It is awesome. I just noticed my hair always looks like I just got done at a salon when I'm done using it, because it just gives it this really, really great look. All right, so I'm gonna just spray that in my hair, and you don't need a lot of this stuff. And you see, I don't know if you guys can tell, I always can tell, it gives my hair this really nice, healthy luster. Not like an oily luster, no, like this really nice, healthy shine to it, so I love it. But yeah, you can see my hair is fairly straight. If you can see, down here is where the wave happens. Alright, so real quick, I want to point out that it's actually showing that it's below 400 now. That's how much heat I put in my hair. So it's heating up again. The light has gone to blue. Now, you can see there's not like the biggest drastic change because my hair is almost fairly naturally straight, but you can see it definitely did just straighten it out, but it still has a pretty nice, healthy look to it, right? It has that nice, healthy shine and flow to it still. So I really love this stuff. I just really, really do. And then real quickly, I'm going to show you how I curl the hair, and I'm just going to do one little part here to show you that. And I want to also mention that this 360 on the bottom is actually pretty nice. I've had some that these still get caught and get really annoying, and it's a big deal if you curl your hair like I do. So that is something to look into. Okay. Curl. It makes like these really nice, long, really, really bouncy, just perfect barrel curls in my opinion. And I don't get this, like this really nice, perfect barrel when I use my straightener. So that's why I like using, when I use my curling iron, that's why I like using this, is it really just gives it this really, really nice, crisp, perfect look. So that's when I'll use that. All right. So there's how I use it. Like I said, I really do enjoy mine. I've enjoyed really just working with HSI in general. They have some really, really nice products. Personally, I give this one a 5-star. I really have nothing negative to say about it. It has all the features that you need. If you guys have any questions, though, feel free to ask. I will point out that you do have to keep it in like a certain outlet. You can't reverse it, so I have to keep it at the bottom one here. But other than that, it really has the key features of something that I'm looking for, and it's a good straightener just to have for everyone. Like I can see, you know, you using it at home, your kids using it. Really good for kids because it has that auto turn off, and you'll know what's good for their hair too. And yeah, I just like it, and it's an excellent gift because it looks really expensive with everything that it comes with, the packaging and everything. So I've just always been impressed with their products. These are pretty good quality too. Compared to, they have some added features that a lot of my other ones don't. But yeah, I'll have the link to the thermal protector in the review, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I always try to get back. And thank you so much for watching the video and reading my review. Bye.